entertainment in Japan is well known and is one of the drivers for the worldwide export of Japanese culture. So many people are already familiar with Japanese manga, anime, games, and music. But have you ever wondered what traditional Japanese entertainment was like before modern times? Today we'll discuss some of the more popular forms of traditional Japanese entertainment. Kabuki is a traditional Japanese form of theater known for its elaborate costumes, dramatic makeup, and highly stylized performances. Combining dance, music, and acting, it often features historical tales, moral conflicts, and supernatural elements. Despite its classical roots, Kabuki remains popular today, with modern performances preserving its rich artistic heritage. Performing kabuki at traditional venues requires performers to enter into houses where they study under a master. The masters pass down their stage name to a successor when they retire, who then takes up teaching the next generation. The most famous houses have successions lasting hundreds of years. No is a classical theatrical art form characterized by its minimalist staging, slow, deliberate movements, and hauntingly poetic storytelling. Performers wear intricate masks to embody spirits, demons, or historical figures, while a chorus and traditional instruments like the flute and drums enhance the solemn atmosphere. Rooted in Zen aesthetics, No explores themes of loss, redemption, and the supernatural, maintaining its traditional essence. No actors follow a similar tradition to kabuki actors, where performers must study under a master at an established house. Kyogen is a traditional form of comedic theater, often performed as an interlude between the more solemn No dramas. Using exaggerated gestures, witty dialogue, and satire, it humorously depicts the foibles of everyday people, from cunning servants to foolish lords. Though rooted in medieval Japan, Kyogen's timeless humor and lively performances continue to entertain modern audiences while preserving its classical style. Rakugo is a traditional comedic storytelling art where a lone performer seated on stage humorously depicts an entire narrative using only subtle gestures, vocal variations, and a fan or cloth as props. The stories often revolve around witty dialogues, misunderstandings, and the quirks of everyday life, culminating in a clever punchline that delivers the humor. Passed down through generations, Rakugo remains popular today, blending timeless wit with contemporary charm. Like kabuki and no dramas, Rakugo performers strictly adhere to the house system of training under a master. Some masters stay with and perfect an unchanging set of stories that date back hundreds of years, while others create stories set in modern society. Ikebana is the Japanese art of flower arrangement, emphasizing balance, harmony, and minimalism through deliberate placement of stems, leaves, and flowers. Unlike Western floral design, it often incorporates asymmetry, empty space, and symbolism to draw from nature and seasons. Rooted in Buddhist traditions, Ikebana has evolved into various schools, each with distinct styles. The Japanese tea ceremony is a ritualized preparation and serving of matcha, a powdered green tea, rooted in Zen Buddhism and influenced by principles of harmony, respect, purity, and tranquility. Every movement, from cleansing utensils to whisking the tea, follows precise traditional forms, reflecting mindfulness and appreciation for simplicity. More than just drinking tea, it embodies a spiritual practice, fostering connection between host and guest through shared stillness and aesthetic grace. Haiku is a concise form of Japanese poetry, consisting of 17 syllables arranged in a 5-7-5 pattern, traditionally capturing a fleeting moment in nature. It often includes a seasonal reference and a cutting word to evoke emotion or contrast. Rooted in Zen aesthetics, haiku distills profound observation into minimal language, as seen in the works of masters like Matsuo Basho and Kobayashi Isa. Bunraku is a traditional Japanese form of puppet theater that combines elaborate puppets, narrative chanting, and shamisen music to perform dramatic, historical, or tragic love stories. Each puppet is operated by 3 puppeteers who work in unison to bring the characters to life with astonishing expressiveness. Developed in the Edo period, Bunraku remains a revered art form, often sharing themes with kabuki, and is celebrated for its emotional depth and technical precision. Shodo, or Japanese calligraphy, is the traditional art of writing characters with a brush and ink, emphasizing balance, flow, and expressive beauty. Rooted in Chinese script and refined over centuries, it blends technical precision with spontaneous creativity, where each stroke reflects the artist's spirit and mindfulness. Practiced both as a meditative discipline and an artistic pursuit, Shodo ranges from strict classical styles to bold modern interpretations. What kind of traditional entertainment sounds interesting to you? Leave a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts.